Hi! Here is another video with one tip, among my several travel tips, for discovering Europe. This time I am enjoying my stay in the Caucasus, specifically Tbilisi, the capital of Georgia. The Tbilisi Funicular is one of the most iconic, historical, and engineering landmarks in the capital of Georgia. You can view the system in action and explore the route firsthand by watching this historic Tbilisi Funicular ride video. The railway stretches up Mount Mtatsminda, or the Holy Mountain, and has, since the beginning of the 20th century, played a central role in the city's infrastructure and identity, as a link between the historic city center and the mountain's plateau. Here is the detailed historical and technical review of the cable railway based on verified historical and technical facts. History and construction. The idea for the funicular railway arose around the year 1900 as part of an ambitious urban development project called Upper Tbilisi, or Zeta Tbilisi. The plan was to establish residential areas and recreational zones on the Mtatsminda plateau. But the steep topography made regular transportation impossible. The Belgian engineer Alphonse Roby, who represented the Belgian consortium that already owned the tramway network in Tbilisi, presented the idea of a cable railway. Construction period. The construction work began in September 1903. Key figures. The project was designed by the French engineer A. Blanche, while the Polish-Georgian architect Alexander Sienkiewicz was responsible for the architectural elements. The construction work was led by the Belgian and Italian engineers J. Rageler and A. Fontana Rossi. The prominent Georgian journalist and politician Niko Nikoladze played a crucial role in ensuring the rapid completion of the advanced reinforced concrete structures for the viaduct. Opening. The railway was officially inaugurated on March 27, 1905. In the beginning, the local residents were so skeptical of the steep railway that, according to historical accounts, the Belgian company had to offer financial compensation prizes to the first passengers just to get them to step on board. The famous Georgian painter, Niko Pirosmani, immortalized the event in one of his paintings. Reconstructions and modernizations. The cable railway has undergone 3 major historical transformations, as the following: A, B, and C. A. During 1936 to 1938, the original upper station was demolished and replaced by the current, monumental Soviet classicist building, designed by the architects Zakaria and Nelly Kurdiani, along with a Balabayev. Today, the building houses the famous funicular restaurant and panoramic views over Tbilisi. B. During 1968 to 1969, the lower station was completely renovated and expanded in a modernist design. The track was updated, and the cars were replaced. C. During 2002 to 12, the closure and reopening, following a tragic accident on a separate cable car, the aerial tramway, in Tbilisi in 1990, as well as political instability in the 90s. The funicular railway was closed after a cable snap in year 2000. The railway subsequently underwent a total renovation, carried out by the internationally recognized Swiss-Austrian company Doppelmayr Garaventa, and reopened in December 2012, with state-of-the-art cars and safety systems. Technical data. The precise technical specifications for the railway are as follows. Length of the railway, 501 meters. Gradient, between 28 and 33 degrees. Track gauge, 980 millimeters. Cable diameter, 33 millimeters of steel cable. Travel time, approximately 3 to 5 minutes. Capacity per car. The current modern cars have room for 60 passengers per trip. The railway operates with 2 cars that counterbalance each other. Annual passenger number. The funicular transports an average of between 800,000 and 1 million passengers annually, depending on the tourist season, of which the summer months are by far the busiest due to the cooler climate at the top of the mountain. Stations and elevation. The railway has 3 stops: lower, middle, and upper. Starting point at the lower station. Name: Chonkadze Street Station. Height above sea level, 460 meters, the middle station or the Panty platform. Length, a 70-meter-long passing loop in the middle of the route, where the two oncoming cars pass each other via a switch. Significance. Here, passengers can get off to visit the Mtatsminda Pantheon, where some of Georgia's most prominent writers, artists, and national heroes are buried, including Ilya Chavchavadze. End point at the upper station. Name: Mount Mtatsminda Plateau Station. Height above sea level, 727 meters. Altitude difference, or vertical rise, 267 meters from start to finish. Relevant experiences at the top. When leaving the upper station at an altitude of 770 meters, you step directly into Mount Mtatsminda Park, a large recreational amusement area. The park includes, among other things, a 65-meter-high Ferris wheel, roller coasters, and the prominent 274-meter-high Tbilisi television tower. The historic funicular station building at the top functions today as a gastronomic hub, known for its lejidzi waters, a traditional Georgian soda with syrup, and for khachapuri, a traditional Georgian national dish consisting of cheese-filled bread. This video is relevant because it shows the real-time descent from Mount Mtatsminda, the modern counterbalanced cars, and the panoramic views over Tbilisi. But the video will never be able to replace your own first-hand experience. My name is Maken, an Eurotrotter from Denmark, and I highly recommend a visit to Tbilisi. As always, check more of my travel tips around Europe at book24h.online. Stay tuned, and thanks for watching.